people should start to see the hypocrisy. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Let's get right into the news. All right, so Charlamagne goes off on Kanye West and says, this sounds like a man that's near the end, that has nothing to live for. So Katie reacts and says, that's a nasty combo these men are having. It is, because I'm going to tell you why it's so nasty. Don't forget, Charlamagne went and visited Kanye West at one point, right? And they had a big conversation. And the whole thing was really over dysfunction and, you know, him going through mental problems and everything. And Charlamagne has been preaching nothing but mental health for the past 7 years. Oh, it must be the trauma you're going through, my brother. Because he's looking, okay, and anybody who's really going through stuff, there's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. And I think it's good to talk to somebody. It's good to hire somebody to talk to if you have nobody to talk to. Or talk to your family, talk to somebody, right? I think Charlamagne looks for excuses with his own problems within himself, maybe cheating problems. Maybe, hey, baby, my personal trauma's within me. Because honestly, he doesn't live what he talks about. He knows Kanye goes through these things, and someone who himself says he goes through these things and talks to somebody, right? He should be more sympathetic and be like, hey, man, this guy really needs to go sit down with his, therapist and work through this stuff. But instead, he might be the cause of somebody going over the edge, trolling them, talking about Pete Davidson smashing your wife and he's got a huge ding-a-ling, Now, he tried to reverse that and say Kanye said that to him, but he started that. He's just trying to escape that, saying, like, he knows that he could be blamed for sending Kanye over the edge right now, so he's peeling that back. I'm happy for Charlamagne and how far he came in his career and the amazing things he's done, but he's become a walking hypocrite. He was the most vile person to people who came up to the Breakfast Club for the first 5 years until he realized, hey, I'm not going to be able to elevate my career being the bad guy, being the evildoer on the Breakfast Club. So now I'm going to be the good guy. So he started trying to become the good guy, and there's nothing wrong with that. But stay and hold on to your good guy image and reach out to Kanye and try to help him, because honestly, this guy is off. He's just off, man. He's trying to cancel himself. He knows how to cancel himself. He knows what would offend people. He wants to get out of his contracts because it's a temper tantrum, but it's so destructive. Destructive for the people around him. Destructive for the people receiving this. That I'm sure there's plenty of Jewish kids that buy his merch that were offended and hurt by this. There's plenty of people that look up to him with the George Floyd comments that were confusing and hurtful. And instead of telling this guy, oh, he's close to off, and that's what he was talking like. He doesn't want to be here anymore. This is talking to somebody who's close to the end. It is a nasty conversation. And I'm sick of Charlamagne being a hypocrite in the game. I love the growth. Wendy Williams to being kicked off the radio in Philly, to having the top radio show and being on MTV and having a podcast network and putting other people on. Love it. But I don't like when someone's a hypocrite. And we all could be hypocrites sometimes. All of us. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys later. Peace.